Hi guys, welcome back. Well, today, usually on the weekends, I empty out my dehydrator from what's been sitting all week and fill it back up with something else that's grown all week. Usually I have something to put in there, so come along and with me while I go through what's in the dehydrator and maybe go out and harvest some more herbs. Y'all come along. In the dehydrator. Well, some of these are dry. So, calendula. Let's go get my jar. I haven't gotten very much this year. This is what I've gotten off of my plants. And I pick them, as you guys can see, I pick them whenever they're out there, and I'm not really turning my dehydrator on. I just got it sitting on my shelf back there. This is done. Echinacea. And I just let them dry. They've been in there about a week. And the leaves, stems, and the blooms are good on echinacea. So I'm just going to put them in there. I've got quite a few from my echinacea. Now the stems sometimes take a little bit longer. See, like that one's still bending. It's a brittle. Like that one's brittle. So that one's done. But I just cut them up, lay them in here, let them take as long as they're going to take. Oh, looks like it's done. Yep. Let them dry out. See, like that one's still, yep, that one's still a little green. Alright, next layer. Okay. So this is what I got last weekend, and you can see I do it real sophisticated, right? This is my holy basil. I didn't do my other basil. All right. Okay. So peel it off there, guys. And I saved these because I'll probably get another one. You know what? This was the basil. Basil. Oh, you know what? Some of these aren't dry. Nope, these are. Okay, so that basil's not done yet. So I'm just going to put it to the side. This is done. So I don't get it mixed up, let me go get a jar. And I'll have to get a lid down. I remember what I did now. I had 2 trays of regular basil, and I saved some because I'm going to make some garlic basil butter, and it's in the refrigerator in water. Okay, guys, I'll put a lid on it and put a thing on the top and let me know what it is. Okay, this one is the holy basil. This one's, I guess, a thinner basil, so it's really crunchy. It's really dried out. I don't know why, but the holy basil, or Thai basil, I call it holy basil, it's got a medicinal properties to it compared to the other basil. So I'll keep it separated. This one smells so much stronger. Okay, I'll have to get another jar for this. Hold on. Okay, I'll do the same with that. Get that marked. I'll save this for my next harvest. So the next one, peppermint. And my peppermint is going crazy, guys. Crazy. Crazy. So I probably will be doing this one again. I had 3 layers of peppermint. Trying not to flip it everywhere. Sorry for having crooked and out of frame. I gotta do better about keeping you guys in the center so you can see what I'm doing. I have to tell you about what happened this weekend, guys. Jim got stung by a wasp, and he is so allergic. Right in the face. And of course, I haven't got everything memorized yet of what does what. So I read, best thing is plankton. Well, guess what? The other day when I picked all that plankton, I put it in oil. It's supposed to have really good skin healing properties, and I wanted to do a salve, right? Well, I didn't have any left. I didn't keep any, and dried. So I didn't have any. So I asked, what's the next best thing? And it was holy basil, yarrow, and lemon balm. And you guys know I have like Huku's lemon balm. So I went out on my back patio and I pulled some fresh. And I'm sure there's a name for it. But I put it in a little cup and just mooshed and mooshed and mooshed and mooshed. Like I said, I know there's a name for it, but I can't remember what it was. Anyway, he thought I was going to kill him, you know. He's always thinking with my herbs I'm going to kill him. I put it on a Band-Aid. And put that on his face. Of course, I put 2 Band-Aids on there so I could do it crisscross so I'd keep the stuff in. Keep it on his face. And, because it was already swelling up within about, well, probably 10 minutes it took me to figure it out, pull it, and make it Got a picture of it, and I'll show you that, but I kept it on. What is the problem? Cat's playing with the dog. Anyway, he kept it on the rest of the evening. We got ready to go to bed. And I mixed him up another one. He didn't like sleeping in it, he told me the next morning. But the next day, I just knew when I got home from work that his whole face would be swollen up, because that's what's happened in the past. He's got a bit on the hand and it swelled up like a freaking balloon. But it didn't look too awful bad. So, I read echinacea. If you make just a tincture of that echinacea, and you guys saw I have a bunch of it, that if you put that tincture on the outside, on the actual wound, and you also give them, you know, internally, like a dropper full, it's supposed to help. So I'm going to make up, I just was going to do the tincture, or the echinacea as a salve, but I think I'm going to make a tincture of it to have like a first aid little kit thing going on. So I just need to get better about being able to remember things off the top of my head, and I haven't gotten there yet. I just got to read up. You guys need to read up too. I'm not a doctor. All the things I've been reading, everybody always says that, because you know, you guys can't just trust what we've read. You guys need to do your reading too. So that's what I'm doing. I got, I think, 3 books in there so far. I've had them for a while. I just really now started getting, I've always grown herbs, but mainly herbs for cooking. Mistily. So I'm going to try to do medicinal. Guys, this is just for us, so I don't really worry about if any of these little herbs got off on any other little herb. Alright, there's my peppermint. Let me go get my jar. See, looky there. I probably need a bigger jar. That's what I got last time. So I need to probably wash up a bigger jar. Because I know I'm going to have more. But I'm also going to use some of this for tincture, so I'll use it pretty quick. Try to do that this weekend. Be lucky if this isn't. It'll make a mess out of this one. Not too bad. Yep, that jar's about done. Okay. Yep, peppermint, pretty full. Alright. So, let's wash these off and get ready for the new herbs. I don't know if you guys can see this or not. they're not quite bloomed out. So that's how I'm cutting them. This is really about the first harvest. Here it is, almost August. I got a very slow start on these. Don't know why. You guys hear the hummingbird? Just the buzzing around. Looks like my thyme is needing to be trimmed up. Turn around a little bit. Okay. There we go. I figure if I cut some of it, maybe it'll grow back and still have time for another harvest. So let me weed a little bit. This side over here seems to be doing a lot better. A lot better. Alright, we'll not cut it back too far. That's a pretty good chunk. Alright, I got a bunch of thyme, whatever you call it. So I'm going to do the same thing with it. Put it in there. That out by the garden, it gets full sun. It's really done good. So I may have a couple trays worth of this. I've got a bunch in the freezer of this and oregano because I always do well with these two herbs. I actually need to go do some oregano, so it may go in the same dehydrator. Alright, we'll let that soak. Forgot to turn the camera on. So I just rinsed off the thyme. Started at the bottom. I just leave it on the stick, as you saw. When I took off the other stuff, when it dries out, it just gives you something to hang on to. I'll just lay it in here. Looks like I'll get pretty, but I might be able to get it all in there. Nope. Leave it spread out. Well, that's the basil. Got my little tag. See if I got. So I got 2 empty ones. So I think I'm gonna go grab me some oregano. Oregano! I may have to pick too much. It may not fit in the dehydrator.
That'll be growing.
That's a pretty good batch. I think I grabbed some peppermint. Alrighty. Now I need to make oregano. I just take masking tape and fold it back over. Okay. Because otherwise, guys, sometimes you can't tell the difference. Yeah, I think this is, yep, that's peppermint. I could tell it was a lot darker and definitely can smell it. Peppermint. Alrighty. These little, there we go. Yeah. We'll leave it in there for about a week. Alright, thanks for coming along. Y'all come back and see me.